I would like to introduce the faculty of Department of Chemical Engineering for the information of audience, for the information of the alumni. So, starting from Professor G. Venkat Reddy garu, Professor A. Sarath Babu garu, Dr. A. Venu Vinod garu, Dr. S. Srinath, Dr. A. Sheshagiri Rao garu, Dr. P. Venkata Suresh, P. V. Suresh, Dr. Murali Mohan, Dr. Ram Sagar, Dr. Vidya Sagar. So I am Dr. Anand Kishore. So now I request the alumni to introduce yourself for the information of the faculty. One after the other. So better batch wise.
Batch wise is better, yeah.
1964 batch.
Please, sir. Please. We also have a photo of that batch. I think we can be here only.
Hello, my name is Shamsundar Prasad.
He is known as SQ Prasad in our batch.
As a 1969 batch. Afterwards, I joined IDPL and retired as a production manager in IDPL and now presently residing in Vasantanagar near JNTU, was Hyderabad. And I worked in analgen and sulfamethoxazole and acetaldehyde products. That is masterminded in that. Vitamin is in it. That's all. And what my message to younger generation is study well in the graduate course. This is a launching pad for future. That's all.
Prasad's roll number was 1668. My roll number was 1670. So I also belong to the same batch. So I am Babu Rao. I have retired from Indian Institute of Chemical Technology. Thank you.
My roll number is 1678. My name is Sivaram Raju. My name is Sivaram Raju. Of course, we are all same batch, and three of us we used to got three stooges. In those days, we used to move together, and we attended marriage of each other also. And he is the first person in our batch to get married. And all of us witnessed this marriage in Vijayawada. I joined in PDL Projects and Development India Limited. It's a public sector engineering company. Joined in that company and retired in the same company. When I joined, it was known as Fertilizer Corporation of India. There was in Chennai, the first fertilizer plant. We worked in a design organization. In '78, it got split into different companies known as FCI, RCF, then NFL, then HFCL, 4 companies. And 5th company is PDIL, where I got in. I retired from the same company in Delhi. Then after retirement went to Sudan for the oil sector. Then came to Hyderabad. One of my senior colleagues those days, they wanted a person in project, so joined in Nagarjuna Fertilizers. Retired only a few days back now to be complete service. Maybe I have a longest innings of service in my batch. Maybe I don't know if anybody else is still working. Even though he's not in service, but he's running his own company. we run this company as long as it survives. And as Mr. Prasad has advised the junior and the present student, do your best during your student life, and then future will decide that will be a foundation for your future. I think that's all I can say. I don't know, it's
So I joined in Usmania. I did, I was there up to second year, and third year I got transferred to REC on mutual transfer basis. So after completing BTech, we were not allowed to go anywhere. We were forced to do our MTech here. So after MTech, I joined as a faculty member. I worked for 8 months. So I was not very keen to continue as a faculty. So I left this place. I joined in IACP. I worked for 20 years there, retired as a senior scientist. As a voluntary retirement I took. Then I went to Abu Dhabi. I worked in water and electricity department. There our role was to develop dynamic models for simulators, required for simulators in desalination plants. So we did very little there. I was there for 1.5 years. Then my boss was very keen to go for encyclopedia. It was not interesting for me. So we contacted about 4,000 people. We got many articles. So when I was there, we could complete only desalination encyclopedia. Even textbook was not there at that time. So then I moved from there because I didn't like the field of work, this encyclopedia business. So it constituted even water, energy, environment and other things. Then I moved to Australian company. There they were developing the simulators for power plants. So there, actually what they were doing is, for every power plant, they were developing the models. They used to write the code. So which used to take a lot of time to complete a simulator project. So what they wanted to do is modularize it. So in that context, they wanted to start a company in collaboration with ECL. I was coordinating it. But unfortunately, ECL is a public sector company. If you write a letter, we will not get reply even after 1 month. So we struggled to materialize this collaborative project, but unfortunately didn't materialize. I continued there for 1 year. Then I got an invitation from Muscat. So it is a Middle East Peace Process Office. There we got a lot of funds from different countries, from USA, European, many countries, and we got in millions. Our role was to train the people in Gulf in the desalination area. So in that context, at the same time, we have to reduce the cost of desalination. So it used to be earlier, when the desalination plant started, it used to be about $2 per cubic meter of water produced. But when we were there, when we left, it came down up to $0.5 per cubic meter. So we sponsored many projects, about 20 million worth of projects, R&D projects. So I was monitoring them. So from there I retired. I came back to Hyderabad. I have taken 1 year complete rest. Then my son wanted to start a startup company for developing the iPhone and Android phone apps. So now I am taking care. Technically I am not participating, though I have the capability to do that. I thought I am retired. So I take care of only management activities like recruiting the people and paying them salary and all that. So my son, he takes care of, he is working in USA. He is in Citrix. So he takes care, he is taking care of the technical things. So we are continuing. Hope we will do something over there.
Even though he says retired, he is a non-retirement man.
Thank you, sir. From the next batch, why I am saying next batch is because some alumni from that batch reported as 70 and some are reported as 71. So that confusion I think is there for the next 3-4 years. So that's why I am calling second batch of the next batch. I think sir, Kulkarni sir.
Hello, good afternoon to all of you. I have another my batchmate, roommate, friend, everything, Mr. Balram, M. Balram. So also like first batch we were only 16. The batch strength was 16. Now only I think maybe 12 or 11 are surviving. That is unfortunate part of it. As far as my career is concerned, in Warangal, it was a heaven for me. The best part of my life was in Warangal. Those 5 years I can never forget. In terms of the stay, the food, the education, everything. I mean, I cannot forget even any single day of my life in Warangal. And incidentally, I happened to get first rank every year, and 5 years. And, after my studies here, I worked for a small period for design and development of chemical equipment, then plant operations. But both of them did not appeal to me because they were sort of routine kind of work. Then I switched over to R&D. I joined as scientist in the RRL Jammu. I worked there for 5 years. Then I wanted to continue to go for higher studies. I went to University of Calgary, did my MS in chemical and petroleum engineering. In Calgary, I was a recipient of Evastra scholarship. Evastra is Alberta Oil Sands Research Authority. That scholarship, I was a recipient of that, and I conducted a research on downhole steam generator. That is a kind of tool for injecting the steam into the formation for producing heavy oil. That work, in fact, gave me good recognition. I published few papers on that work. And after MS, I was continuing to PhD work there only. Then meanwhile, I got offer from Oil India Limited. Oil India Limited is a public sector company in the business of oil exploration, production of oil and natural gas, and transportation of natural gas and crude oil. So I was taken by Oil India essentially to establish R&D department. So after joining Oil India, the R&D department was formed right from the scratch. The way the department, our chemical department was formed here, design of the building, procurement of equipment, recruitment of scientists, and identification of the projects. So with that work we started, and I worked there for 24 years. During that time, we developed a lot of research work which were directly implemented in the field. It was unlike RRL Jammu, where the research was done and the papers were published. It was up to that limit only. But in Oil India, whatever work you do, you have to implement in the field and show the results. So we could do some good work, and as a result of that work, I got 3 times a national award by Minister of Petroleum and Natural Gas for creativity and innovation of my work. In 2008, I retired from Oil India and I was settled in Bangalore. After that, I worked for a short period as a consultant to Oil India and Directorate of Hydrocarbons, and for 2-3 years. And now I am not doing anything professionally, because in Bangalore there is hardly any scope for petroleum engineering activity. If I were in Delhi, probably I would have still engaged in something. And I have 2 sons. The elder son is settled in the US, he is a software engineer. Younger one is in Bangalore, he works for Cisco. Both are well settled, married, and they have their own children. So I have taken sannyas 10 years back. Thank you very much. From what? Sannyas from my family, I mean, personal attachments. You know what I mean? I got it. No, not that.
Friends, good afternoon. I am Balram, same as 1965 to 70. Immediately after graduation, I joined Fertilizer Corporation of India, the then largest public sector with 11 units spread all over the country. I worked with them for 9 years, and as assistant plant manager, I changed the organization to Engineers India Limited, New Delhi, which is known as one of the best engineering consultancy organizations in the world. There, I was working on process design and operations of plants. Then came after this Bhopal gas tragedy, the risk assessment, risk analysis, and disaster management. So we were thoroughly involved in assessing the risk in the country on all industries in collaboration with the Ministry of Petroleum, Government of India. At that point of time, we did not have any know-how on risk assessment or risk analysis, disaster management. So we were permitted by Government of India to get the know-how from UK. We got it, mastered it. Then in the entire country, for most of the industries, we have done risk assessment and trained people all over the country, public sector especially. This is how we have contributed to the risk assessment and safety of the systems. On this subject, we have gone to CCPS, Center for Chemical Process Safety, United States, and Loughborough University, where Professor Travis Klutz was heading this department, and I had the opportunity to work with him on certain refineries in UK. Center for Chemical Process Safety, they have done a lot of research for improving or projecting, inventing new safety systems in the chemical process.